Hi, my name is Elaine Dillon. I'm a project engineer with Michael Punch & Partners and I specialise in structural engineering. So when I was in school, I didn't know what career to choose, so I had to do some research and I went to open days in the different colleges. I spoke to my career guidance teacher and I looked at the subjects that I really enjoyed, and one of them was maths. So I decided to pursue engineering as a career in college and went to UCD in that regard. Where I spent 4 years studying my degree. After a general year in first year, I decided to do civil engineering, which incorporates structural engineering as well. At the end of my college career, I went to work for a multidisciplinary firm. I still worked in transportation, I worked in civils, I worked in structures, I worked in road design, that type of thing, before finally deciding that I wanted to be a structural engineer and came to work here in Michael Punch & Partners, specifically as a structural engineer. Typically I would come in and I would see what the tasks are for the day, respond to whatever emails need immediate attention and work out a task list that I need to do for that day. So my main duties here as a project engineer at Michael Punch & Partners are working with architects and clients to define what the use of the building is going to be and the end purpose of the project. I would receive drawings back from technicians that I have marked up for them in previous days, and I would review them and make sure everything has been taken into account, make sure all the notes are right on the drawings, make sure all the beams are right, make sure all the columns are right, and make sure that we're doing the best job that we can for our clients. So the money in engineering is quite good in comparison to other careers, and one of the big things to note is that when you finish college you are actually qualified to be an engineer, so you immediately can enter the workforce as a qualified person. So when you start a job, there's no internship, there's no apprenticeship, you're straight into being an engineer, and you start on a much better salary than you would in other professions. What I most like about my job is that we get physical results out of the work that we do. So while I sit here at my desk and I do some detailed design and I produce drawings for the end product, I can also walk down the street and I can look at the shopping centre that I'm building at the moment. I can look at a hospital I built last year. It's one of the few professions where you get a tangible result out of what you do and you see a physical result for the work that you do on a day-to-day basis, which is very rewarding.